Hello everyone, my name is Sarah Wyman Grover and welcome to S.L. Wyman's Rockin' Writing. This channel is mostly about writing and writing related topics. I am an author working on my first two novels, one of which is finished and in the editing stage, and you can refer to the rest of my videos about that because we'll be talking more about that at some point. But today I am back participating with my tarot friends on a hashtag called Tried, Spread, Revisited. And this was started by Gerald, the Hermit Mage, and Richard at Longman Tarot. Richard came up with the group, and he and Gerald came up with the idea to revisit spreads that you record at least once a week, kind of go back over them and see how they morph and change, maybe even how they change with different decks. So this is the third week that we're doing that. This week I have chosen the Tarot of Dreams, which the artwork is by Gerald who's one of my favorite tarot artists. And this hashtag was done by Gerald at Hermit Mage. And it's called Tell Me About. And this one's Tell Me About Joy. I believe we're doing one more round of this spread, and then we will be moving on to another. And I will be making some more videos coming up shortly that will be more typical writing related and channel updates. But for now, let's get into this because this was very interesting. But by all means, go through, check out Gerald and Richard's channels. They're both wonderful. Any likes, subscribes, and shares that you all can give us, those of you who are interested in tarot, much appreciated. Keeps this all going. But yeah, let's get into this. So again, that's Fred's called Tell Me About Joy. The idea is that you shuffle the deck. You separate it into 3 groups. And then when you're ready, you take the top, bottom, and middle card from each pile and lay it out to make a full spread. So this first column I'm going through is Tell Me About My Joy. And the first card is How Do I Experience Joy? And I got the Palace of Cups. I don't know if the colors are going to show up as well, but it's really beautiful blues. And the palaces are an unusual addition to this particular deck. And all they represent, they're kind of the physical, if you will, embodiment of that element. So basically what this is the embodiment of water, which the water suit is your emotions. So how do I experience joy? From my emotions, from my gut, from deep down inside, because I'm a very visceral person. Cancer moon. Go figure. That really checks out. So I'm not entirely surprised on that one. The next card is believe what is blocking my joy. I'm just going to triple check my notes here to be safe. Yes, what is blocking my joy? And that is Knight of Wands. Hopefully it'll focus good and you'll be able to see that. I really like this guy because he's riding a dragon. And, spewing fire, which of course fire is my element. Go figure. Now, what's blocking my joy? This one I took to mean my temper, my impulsiveness, that not being able, running off half-cocked with, all these brilliant ideas with all this enthusiasm and not stopping to actually go, is this practical? Is this really possible? Are you really thinking this through? Do you really have all the resources to make this happen? I'm bad about that. This card is basically saying, what's blocking your joy? You don't always think through what you're actually going to have to do in order to achieve that. You kind of just go with your gut, which is good, but it can lead you into a bit of trouble. And then we get, where does that intersect? And I got the Chariot. I really actually love this particular Chariot card because it's Poseidon. And the crests of the waves look like horses, tearing off all over the place. And I love that depiction of the Chariot. But how I interpreted that is basically, and I know this is more the Cancer card, but when I see the Chariot, I also get very Sagittarius vibes from it, because we are the airiest and flittiest of the fire signs. We're very all over the place, very gung-ho, driven two directions at once, and, go. And that's basically what this is. It's saying, yeah, you have the ability to, this force is an unstoppable force, but you have the ability to direct where it goes. Do you always exercise that? No, and that's where you need to find the balance, is get control of the reins of this before it goes a little out of control. Channel your emotions through practical action to get where you want to get with the things that bring you joy. And that makes sense to me, because I'm way too impulsive for my own good at times. So, and now the second column is tell me about others' joy. First one is how do others share their joy with me? And hopefully this will focus, because I really want you to see this card. It's gorgeous. It's the Star. And that one, for me, is basically because I am, again, very ethereal, very out there sometimes. And, well, good friends kind of enable the best parts of you. They put their foot down and tell you where you need to straighten up when you're messing up. But they also keep pushing you to your limits in a good way. They keep raising you higher. They keep raising the bar. If they're a good friend, they're your cheerleader for life. And that's kind of what I get with that, is they inspire me to continue reaching. Instead of saying shoot for the moon, because even if you miss, at least you're among the stars. And that's what I got from that one. Was, I have friends and family that do that for me, that are willing to be supportive, and that's a great source of joy for me. And then the next one is, how do I share my joy with others? I got the Ace of Wands. And to me, that's, I love the little lizard on there. I love the iguana. Rather that it makes me smile. But when I saw the Ace of Wands, it's like, yep, I tend to be the instigator. I tend to be the spark. I tend to be the idea person. I throw stuff out there, and it sets off light bulbs and gives people something to run with. So at least that's what I try for. May not always succeed, but, that's why you keep moving along in life, right? So that's telling me that that's one of the ways that I share my joy with people, is by, motivation, giving them the spark that sets them off on whatever path it is they need to be on. And then where did those meet? Now, this was kind of an interesting one. I got the Hangman. Or Hanging Man for this one. And to me, where does that mean? Well, because I overthink. And I overanalyze almost everything. And for me, there is no in between. I'm very much a go with it and don't think, or overanalyze it to death and overthink it. And this is basically trying to say, in the middle is probably the better place to be. Stop, take stock of things, and then move forward. And this is saying that I have, the ability, I don't always do it, but I have the ability to do that, and to help others do that, to realize the things that bring them joy. Is to, all right, well, let's do a powwow session about this. Let's see what we can do to make this happen. And then the last column is, how do I deepen my joy? And the first card is, how do I expand my joy? And I got the Sun. I took that to mean, number one, get outside more. Going back to that whole Hermit coming up so often in reference to anything involving me and just how I basically tend to live. And this is saying, you want to be healthy, you need to get outside. You need to get moving. And also, I'm a solar powered person. I'm both sun and moon, but I'm very much a solar powered person. I'm a summer baby. I love the summer months. I love the warmth and the light, and I always feel more energized when the weather's sunny. And this is telling me, embrace that. What deepens your joy? So take advantage of those times in the month, in those days when it's going to be advantageous for you to have that energy. Take advantage of that. That's how you deepen your joy. Take advantage of it. Don't waste it when it shows up. Embrace it and enjoy it. And then the next one, I just want to make sure that I say the correct one with this one. Okay. This one is, what am I not seeing about joy? And that is, it's probably not going to focus for a while. It's justice. And what am I not seeing? Well, sometimes the thing about joy is it's not one-sided. You need to be able to give and take it. And I think this is letting me know that, just make sure that, in your pursuit of joy, make sure you're not just receiving, give it. Do nice things for people. Take the time to, by giving, increase your joy, their joy. Everybody wins. So, it's, try to balance that give and take. And, you'll find that expands your joy a lot more, because not only are the people you're giving to happy, but you're happy because you're giving. So you're increasing your joy by increasing other people's joy, which makes sense. That's definitely something that I want to work on being better at personally, and, just reaching out more, because, again, I'm a hermit. I'm terrible at it. And then the last intersection is, where does that meet? And I got the 3 of coins. Which, to me, that is a very creative card. Where do these things meet? Sharing creative ideas, helping make something, even if that something is just an idea. Where do I expand my joy? I expand my joy by being part of a collective. Yes, I'm a little Miss Introvert, but for whatever reason, I have that little part of me that still needs people, obviously, and I think we all do to some extent. And this is telling me you're not tapping into that enough. If you feel like your creative mojo is low, you need to get with other people and get other viewpoints. One of the reasons that I love this group and I love what we're doing with this Tried Spread Revisited, because we're giving other people the opportunity to listen to our take on the cards and then give theirs, which gives you more opportunity for growth and different opinions. And this is basically saying, yeah, you should be kind of living that way. You should do that more. Reach out to other people, because if you're stuck with an idea, you can get ideas from other people, and then through them giving you ideas, you can give them more back, and through that feedback loop, everybody wins, because everybody gets more creative ideas and takes their thoughts, their creativity to the next level. And that's a good thing, because we all want to grow and grow together. And that's kind of what this card is saying. Get out there and do that more. It'll be good for you. It'll be good for everybody else. So, yeah, this is very much a reading about make it a group effort thing. You've been at this solo a little too long, and you might be starting to run into some stagnant ruts because of it. Change it up. Change up your routine a little bit with that, and see if some fresh insight isn't going to maybe make things a little better. Deepen your joy, improve your mindset, get your projects moving forward, and just in general make things a lot better. So I am definitely all for giving that a shot. Again, because that's basically what the cards have been pushing me to do this whole month that we've been doing this, is get out there. Be with your people more. Do more things, with them, for them. Let them bounce off ideas off you. You bounce ideas off of them. And start making some things more of a collective effort, and you'll find that it's going to work a lot better. So I think that is where I'm going to try to go with this, and where I think I'm going to leave this video for now. I hope everybody's having a great day and enjoying Tarothon, and I'm really looking forward to watching a couple more videos coming up today. And seeing some friends later today, maybe get started on some of this work that I clearly need to do. So I appreciate everybody. If you're a returning person, thank you. And if this is your first time showing up, I appreciate you showing up. You're welcome back anytime. And hopefully everything will be changing and evolving in a good way, and we'll eventually see a lot more advanced changes on this channel to make this, look a little more professional and, some more content going. If nothing else, this is helping me get a little more regular with videos, which I know I need to do. So I'm hoping, and again, I'm not going to make you guys promises I can't keep, but the idea is I'd like to start filming a couple videos a week, and then post one week and then one the next, just to kind of keep it, so I've got a little bit of a buffer, because I'm terrible about regular uploads, and I know if I want any kind of growth with the algorithm, you got to do it regularly. And I also think it would be a good habit, especially if I want this to take off for writing purposes. I really need to get my presence out there a lot more. But anyway, I'm going to leave the video there, and just hope you all having a good day, and thank you very much. Bye-bye.